Gary is looking for a second date update with a lady named Abby. Hi, Gary. How are you?
Hey, I'm good, guys. How are you?
Doing good. So you want to tell us about Abby and how the first date went?
Yeah, absolutely. Dated this fantastic woman that I met on Match. We've actually gone out twice, and I have no idea what happened because, well, let me just give you the gist of everything.
Sure.
Our first date was like a total hookup. Went for drinks, we're laughing it up. Within an hour, we're back at my place.
Dang.
Yeah, it's really good. So obviously, after that, we decided let's see each other again, right?
Just for another hookup, or you thought this was someone that you were starting to feel something for?
I was super into her. I mean, and I think she was super into me too. So no, it was hope. I mean, look, let's be honest. I didn't mind if there was a hookup afterwards, but I thought we could do something a little bit more official than just drinks.
So there was a connection there.
A super connection. Absolutely, it was sparks.
Great.
So, second date, we go out to a nice dinner. Again, we have some drinks, but we do the whole thing: apps, steak, dessert. You know, we talk a lot, we laugh a lot. Totally thought we'd be ending the night at either her house or my house, but
when you set a precedent like you said on the first night, then it's kind of just presumed from that point forward there will always be dessert.
Exactly. But she didn't. She bailed on me. Right after we were finished with dessert, she kind of hustled off to the restroom. Was in there for just a couple minutes or whatever and came out and stepped back down on the table and said, I need to go home. I said, what's wrong? She was like, I'm just feeling really tired. It felt like she was kind of lying, but again, I don't know this. I mean, I know some parts of this girl, but I don't know this girl all the way. And it's been about a week now, and I've called and texted, and she hasn't got back to me. So I'm pretty sure that something happened. I just don't know what.
What were you guys talking about before she went to the ladies' room?
Before the ladies' room, I don't know. All of our conversation was super open. That's my whole thing is like transparency. So I think we were talking about travel, like if I remember correctly. Yeah.
Travel.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's weird.
So,
Did something what happened in the bathroom?
So you didn't say anything like, I will never get married or have kids ever in my life.
No deal breakers like that.
Gotcha, okay.
I don't believe in monogamous relationships.
Yeah, exactly. No.
Okay. So the last time you saw her was when she walked out of that restaurant. There's been 0 words exchanged electronically or otherwise since?
Nothing. Texted her, called her like 5 different times.
Any theories?
No, I have no idea. Maybe she just was sick. I don't know.
Yeah.
I want to know what happened in the bathroom. Like, did something happen? Like, maybe she had an accident or something. Are you insinuating she pooped her pants or she got we have had something similar like that happen before.
Or maybe she ran into somebody.
Or maybe like something happened or I don't know. Her monthly visitor came. Yeah, but why wouldn't she just say, hey, I got my period. I have to go. Like, it's got to be something more than that.
What if she, maybe thought she was pregnant, peed on a stick, discovered she was, freaked out, and just bailed?
Oh, hell. Because if you're going to take a pregnancy test, you're walking around with one in your purse, and you're definitely going to take it at the restaurant.
Halfway through the date.
Well, I didn't have to go when I was at home, so I just brought it with me.
See? I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff up against the wall to see what sticks. Yeah. We'll figure it out. We'll call her.
Isn't this what an actuary does? Comes up with possible explanations for things.
Runs through different scenarios, mathematically breaks down the possibility of this, that, or the other thing. I don't know.
I don't know, but I heard they make a lot of money. Maybe we should look into it.
The possibilities are endless. So we're going to call her up, see what she'll tell us, and hopefully, come to some understanding or get an explanation about what went down.
Yeah, appreciate your help.
Happy to do it. Hello? I heard it stop ringing. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, is this Abby?
Yeah, hi, who is this?
Abby, it's Jeff, Jenn, Fritch, and Tim at Q102. and we got you on speakerphone. How you doing this morning?
No, really?
Yeah, it's us. We're all here. Say hi, guys.
Hi.
Good morning.
Hey, Abby.
You got a few minutes?
Yeah, sure. Did I win something?
Well, if it all works out, we might send you to dinner if you're up for it. But first, we want to figure out what happened with your friend Gary, who you met on Match. You've been out with him a couple times. He said you sort of abruptly left the restaurant the last time he saw you, and he's wondering if it was something he did or if everything is okay with you. You've been kind of silent, and he's concerned. What's going on?
Oh, my gosh, Gary. All right. Well, talk about doing a 180. Honestly, I thought our first date was amazing. The chemistry was just off the charts. To be honest, I couldn't get to his house fast enough. I just wanted to rip his clothes off.
What, this was the first time you saw him?
Yeah, this is the first date we went on. I thought it was just probably one of the best dates that I've been on.
Yeah, so what happened on the second date?
He just said some kind of weird, inappropriate things that had me running.
So it was something he said.
Yeah, we go to dinner and
we
start talking about traveling, which is I'm obsessed with. We both love to travel. I've traveled to like 20 different countries. And he's been this single guy with a really good job for a really long time, and he has a lot of opportunities to, travel all over the world. So we kind of really connected on that. We've been a lot of the same places. And then he started telling me about this one little thing that he loves to do everywhere he goes.
Okay.
He likes to book massages and get happy endings.
Yeah.
Red flag.
I like how Jeff's just like, and?
Yeah.
Isn't that what everybody does when they travel to different countries?
Well, I didn't even know this was legal in so many countries.
I didn't know you would book these things. Like, I know when we go to the all-inclusives, like in Mexico or Jamaica, you have to fill out your paperwork before you even get your massage. And it says right on there, do not ask the massage therapist for anything or you will be put in
Kicked
jail.
out. They
and you're
tell
like,
you.
shit, I'm not going to some Mexican jail over that.
Right.
They do. I mean,
that I
they
wouldn't even
do
want
make
that,
you
but-
sign off on that. But
Hire
they
in.
do have that place across the street from the resort, Tim, that is $25 for 15 minutes, and that's a very
Is that
quick
what swim
massage.
with the dolphins means?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We have a friend that went missing one time, and we were like, where were you? I don't want to say his name. And he was like, oh, I was getting a massage across the street.
Where are you now?
And we were like, well, why didn't you just get a massage over here? And he was like, they're cheaper across the street. I'm like, you were gone for like 30 minutes.
So what did he tell you about it? I mean, does he do this in all the different countries that he goes to? What were the details that he spilled to you?
Oh my gosh. So from what I remember, apparently the women in Taiwan have the best form, and he said that he lasted the least amount of time with them. The Japanese ladies have a totally different feel because they tend to have really small hands, and he says that he lasts like a really long time with them. And the Jamaican women are rough, like kind of fast and furious, and he really likes that, but he wouldn't want it every day.
Wow.
Yeah, you don't want that every day.
Yeah. That's
And
special occasion
I
only,
wrote-
right?
Yeah, you got to be in the mood for it.
And word for word, the biggest load he ever blew was from a man in Brazil named Paulo.
Oh.
So he's
Write that down as a reference. Look for Paulo
Yeah.
in
Paulo
Brazil.
It's a large country.
That's crazy.
So, Gary,
Why are you offering?
Why is he just telling people this?
first of all, Gary, I heard in Japan, they don't even take tourists. Like, you have to be Japanese.
No, man, if you have enough money, you can do whatever you want in Japan.
Oh, okay.
You should have.
Isn't that
I
kind of
stand
the rule all
corrected.
over the world, really? If
guess.
you've got enough money, you can find what you're looking for.
How risky, though? Like, how do you know you're not walking into a trap or a sting operation?
I have assistance for that.
Oh my
Oh.
God. Why were you just offering up this detailed information? What made you feel comfortable enough
You could
to
tell.
think that these are things that you can share and that she would be okay with hearing?
Well, first of all, I mean, this is kind of bullshit because I told Abby at dinner that one of my best qualities is transparency.
Oh.
That's true.
Something that all my friends and my clients appreciate. They know where I'm coming from. I'm honest. I'll answer any questions you ask. She asked me if I had something I'd love to do when I travel. I said, hell yeah, I do. This is, this is something special I like to do when I visit new places. It's kind of how I feel out the culture.
It's kind of your little postcard.
Yeah,
well, and
exactly.
It does sound like, from the descriptions that she shared with us, you do have a different experience everywhere that you go.
It's very unique depending on the area. Absolutely.
Wow, this is fascinating.
So when you asked him that question, what kind of answers were you anticipating?
I was expecting, a normal answer, like you love to try the local food or visit a museum, not get jacked off by total strangers.
No, well, I mean, I'm kind of take offense to that about a normal answer. What's a normal answer these days? I mean, this isn't 1812.
I don't know, but Jeff appears to be investigating.
So
he's doing the research.
He's looking into things.
So I'm curious about this. So Japan is on my radar here because I saw a TV show where this young guy would regularly go to see this woman who I guess is not considered a prostitute because technically prostitution is illegal, but I guess she would be called a companion.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a massage place he was going to. It was a so-called comfort club where he selects a woman. He goes to this room, which is like a little mini apartment where they hang out, they talk, maybe they have a drink. Supposedly they're not having sex, but maybe she does give him a massage or they take a bath together and who knows what else. But, if you got enough money
talks, yeah.
And you know where to go, then it's a different story.
Yeah, but you could bring them to your room. I mean, there's lots of different ways
around that.
Yeah, that you could get around that.
And
And plus, if he
prostitution is illegal here, too,
Except in certain parts of Nevada.
and not for long. I've heard New York State is going to legalize prostitution very soon.
Huh.
Wow.
I mean, look, I'm a single guy. Why not? You know what I mean?
Traveling alone.
Yeah.
If Abby and I had gotten into a relationship, I would not be doing these things. It's not.
Did you make that clear at dinner?
No, I didn't. I didn't feel like I needed to. I thought that,
Because it wasn't clear to me until now. I was like,
well, I mean, had you made it clear that you were looking for a serious monogamous relationship, and that's the whole reason for dating to begin with?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you're not having sex with these women?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm curious. I'm kind of with her, though.
And Paulo.
Man.
What about her, though? Like, if you get into a serious relationship, is this something that you're willing to stop because you're traveling for your career?
Yeah, no, that absolutely. I would be monogamous.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
The thing that really threw me off was that he said the man worked him in a way that he believes that no woman ever could. Ugh.
Hey, I was just being honest.
He's just speaking his truth.
Yeah.
And I mean, when you have one of your own, you're getting tons of practice of different,
I'm not going to disagree.
Well, are you not going to go back out with him then? Is that a no?
No, I'm disgusted. No second date.
Okay.
Too bad.
Yeah.
Well.
Oh, well.
I hope this doesn't deter you from being transparent, Gary.
No, I mean, that's this is who I am, and it's how I pride myself on it. So I just hope that I can find somebody who appreciates it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I don't know this person well, but there is an acquaintance who I've spoken with, and he is very open about the fact that he goes to places here locally that offer that happy ending.
Kind of.
And
is he
all
married?
I think is, I'm not going to say. I'm just
His
going to
name
say
is
that,
Hefe.
Let's just say he's in a relationship.
But you hear about these sting operations all the time, and it seems so risky to me.
Yeah, remember
you're always looking on the news, waiting to see his
Wasn't it-
mugshot,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, totally.
Wasn't it Bill Belichick or who was the guy that got?
Yeah. No, not him.
It was
Robert Kraft.
Yeah,
down
Robert
in
Kraft.
Florida, man.
Remember?
Yeah.
If it's happening to those guys, it could happen to you.
Oh yeah, and he's like, oh no, I go to these same places all the time. It's like, yeah, one of these days, dude, you're gonna get busted in a really public sting operation.
Yeah. Well,
And
we hope
he's
that-
like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be safe out there. Be smart.
All right. Well, Gary, thank you for coming on and putting yourself out there. I'm sorry it didn't work out the way you were hoping. Abby, thank you for coming on and telling us your side of the story.
It's been interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Have a great day, guys.
You too.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, guys.
Bye. now that they're gone, do you guys think that he knew that was the reason? Did you kind of?
Well, that's why I asked him, like, what were you guys talking about before she went to the restroom? I was trying to think of what could have possibly disturbed her so much that she needed to take a break, assess, and then bail.
You think he's kind of because I kind of got the vibe that, he's money, he's power, he's showy, fuck anyone else who doesn't feel his way.
Totally.
Do you think that he knew that going into this call?
No, I don't even think it occurred to him.
I think she must have played it so cool when that he did not pick up on any negative reaction from her.
No. And I think he's been doing this for so long, it doesn't even occur.
I think he feels like that. Like, what is the big deal? There's no,
it's just
this isn't a big,
job.
it's
right.
not that
I'm not
big
having
of a deal.
sex with these women, so I'm not risking disease. I'm going to only high-end places because I got the money to.
Yep.
Dang.
He's not worried about a thing.
Yeah.
And notice how cool he was, like when she totally rejected him. He's like, yeah, whatever.
How do you feel about Jenn dating someone that used to pay or is currently paying for hand jobs?
I probably wouldn't be comfortable.
No.
I don't. I mean, I'd like to believe I'm in a place in my life where I'm not going to judge somebody for what they're doing. Because knock yourself out. We only live once. If that's where you're there. Exactly. If that's where your curiosity lies about how things are done differently in other countries, knock yourself out. But that probably wouldn't be.
The Brazilian twist is just beyond belief.
Could you teach me that?
I don't know. There was something about his ego that was a little bit weird.
I kind of found it a little hot. I'm not going to lie. There's something about him that I was like, that's kind of hot. I don't know.
That's totally something Fun Robbie would do.
Really?
Yeah. Totally. I mean, I know guys that have paid for hand jobs out in Vegas on their bachelor parties. Like, they were out there for bachelor parties and the groom is getting hand jobs. Paid for hand jobs.
Yeah.
Like, is that okay?
Well, in a lot of people's worlds, hand jobs don't count as cheating. And we will not say who in the room raised their hand.